Hey everyone, I hope your day is going well. Today was, I think, a pretty good week for tech, and we had the Pixel like not too long ago, and now we got the Galaxy Unpacked. A lot of great announcements. I mean, they're bringing real heat with that new Note 20, especially the Ultra model. The new ability, the way their PCs now interact with Galaxy products is pretty amazing. That new Galaxy Tab S7 is pretty great, actually. That tab, I mean, I think it's gonna be a good tablet. And that new watch and their new earbuds, the Galaxy Buds Live. A lot of good stuff to talk about. I can't wait to see. Now, if you like tech, please subscribe, and 'cause I would love to have you guys and be along with me every week. And come on, guys, let's go. All right, guys. So one thing that looked pretty good was the Note. I really like the design. I mean, I think it looks very elegant. I mean, just extremely premium. It's almost like oozing money out of that thing. It just looks like something you'd rock with your jewelry on the floor, especially that Mystic bronze looks pretty amazing. I actually like all the Mystic colors though. I mean, I like the fact that they were kind of keeping that color scheme of like, the three Mystic colors pretty much throughout the entire lineup. Except when you get the watches, you get a lot more variety, obviously. But I mean, I like that. They kept it simple, but they're all really elegant, nice looking colors. Even on the plastic model, it looks pretty good. So yeah. Hands off. I got no problems with them on that. I think they killed it. I think on the Note, they made a really good move by basically just toning down the expectations on that camera. I think with it, when you go back and look at like the S20, that 100 times zoom was pretty worthless. I mean, everyone just kind of like, it was just kind of a cool parlor trick, but after that, it just didn't have any real focus. Then adding that new laser focus to help with the focusing on the new sensor, as well as toning it down to 50, smart move. I'm willing to bet $1 million, and once these picture tests start coming out, it's going to be a lot better results, and probably a much more usable focus length. I mean, it's no point if you can zoom in 100 times, all you get is a blurry image that you can't really use. So I'm really hoping that they figure out a way to make it a usable image even at that length. We'll see. Now, another thing I like, of course, is the 120 hertz refresh rate. Gotta love that. I mean, that's gonna be pretty amazing. And it's a variable one, right? So it can actually adjust to the variable rate of whatever you're using. So that's pretty cool. I mean, that's not just a typical one which is going from like 60 to 120 or whatever. This one actually, if you're using something at 30 frames a second, it's going to go 30 frames, right? So that's a really cool feature. I liked it a lot. I mean, I was pretty impressed by that. And of course you get the beautiful AMOLED, Super AMOLED screens. Obviously, that's gonna be pretty like always. I mean, I like the fact they kind of squared it out a little bit. Now the pricing, of course, is still pretty high, unless you go with the non-ultra model. But then, of course, the non-ultra model, you're getting a variable refresh rate. It's only 60 hertz. The flat screen I actually like. I actually don't like curved screens, so I actually like the fact that they do give you a flat screen option. But but the plastic back and a whole bunch of other features you kind of lose. I mean, I feel like they really I thought they actually had got the lighter version right on the last one, where they kind of kept the body very similar, but then they just took away a few features here and there, and that made more sense. This time I feel like that the base model Note is just kind of okay. I mean, but the way I look at Samsung, because I've been in the industry for so long, is the price doesn't mean anything. Give it a month, 2 months, whatever, even maybe 2 weeks, and you're gonna see a $300 discount, sometimes even $400 discount, when you're switching carriers, that kind of thing. So you're gonna be able to get these phones realistically once sales hits for probably like $700 for the small one, $900 for the big one, or $1,000 for the big one. And so when you're getting that big discount off the phones, right? I mean, it's just gonna make the phone value a lot more practical. I mean, with Samsung, because they do give you those sales all the time, you just feel like you get more bang for your buck. So yeah, I mean, that's why I think the Note's pretty good. So now let's move on to the S-Tab 7. Now I think they made some really good moves on this, because it's definitely much more of a multimedia machine. They have a bigger size this year, and they now have 120 hertz refresh rate on that as well, so that's pretty cool. They still got the good specs in there, so it can handle all that multitasking. The latency on actually both the Note and the Tab are now basically just as fast as the latency on the Pencil for the Apple, so that's good, right? And that's a good catch up. But of course, the AMOLED screen on that tablet's to make it a much more beautiful screen to watch than what's on the iPad, of course. And the iPad's no slouch, right? So there's that going on. the fact that you can now mirror all these things back and forth with PCs is pretty cool. I mean, there's no doubt about that. I mean, you can like mirror these things back and forth. It can be, you can make the tablet a second monitor for your computer. So these are all things that are really good, right? And they're going to increase that experience. One of the things I did enjoy too is the fact that they really kind of made this into a separate ecosystem, right? So you can like get your notes, put it on your device, you know, whether it's tablet or your phone, and you can instantly have that already be on your computer waiting for you, where you can elaborate on those notes, you know, add to them, get some more detail on them. So that's cool, right? I mean, they're really putting that. You can tell Microsoft and Samsung have put a lot of work in to really make these devices like become like an ecosystem, which I think is really cool. Now, another thing I did like about all these devices too is kind of what they're doing with the Xbox, right? Xbox and is being better integrated into these guys. I like the gaming thing you can get if you pre-order. That's kind of cool. I mean, obviously there's a big push for using that phone with Xbox games. So in case you start your game at home, walk out the door, keep playing on your Samsung Note, which is pretty awesome, right? And I know a lot of you gamers out there are going to be all about that stuff. I mean, I'm not a huge gamer that way. I mean, I got all the mini systems at home, but I'm definitely not like you know, a hardcore one. So, well, with the Galaxy Watch 3, I feel like they did the right moves, right? They added more things that can monitor for your health, to keep you, so things that kind of give you reminders, and also keep you healthy, right? I mean, that's what these watches are for, like heart rate monitors, that kind of stuff, right? They keep you kind of focused. I like the fact that they've been working with third parties to have the most watch faces on the market. That was a cool thing, 8,000 plus watch faces. The fact you can have multiple ones in the watch ready to go too is always fun. You know, I like the fact that they have that new weather face, which is kind of like, you know, it shows the weather, why the watch face is there, which is pretty cool. It still ties in though, so I mean, you know, I think in the long run they're gonna have to get on the Wear OS side of things. I feel like that's gonna be a better battle in the long run, but you know, we'll see. But either way, a good choice. Lots of variety, custom, even the custom like signature brand ones you can get. So that's pretty cool stuff. Now the Galaxy Buds Live I thought was pretty cool. The fact that, you know, it gives you that kind of noise cancellation you need when you're on the subway, you know, and you can turn it up. It's not gonna be that suction cup sound that gets in the way either, so that's good. So you're not gonna have to worry about, you know, just like that. You know, some people don't like that feeling of their ear being airlocked, and so that it's not gonna have that problem, but it still gives you a good amount of cancellation, those things that you just don't want to hear with your music. The price is good. I think they said $165, right? So that's not gonna be too expensive. It's underpricing a lot of the competitors that have noise cancellation. And they look, they look like Jack and the Beanstalk beans that just match all the phones and tablets. But I think that's very ergonomic, right? Because when you look at your ear's kind of like a funny bean shape. So I mean, I think that's gonna work. And so I mean, I can't hope I'll be able to try some, see how they work and everything. But yeah, I mean, so overall, I mean, this event was pretty good. I mean, what do you guys think? You guys think these things are gonna do well? I mean, anybody out there you guys planning on buying these things? You know, I'm definitely tempted on the Note Ultra. I feel it's an amazing device. You know, even the tablet. I mean, I'm tempted on a lot of these things, right? So yeah, so. I mean, if you guys are thinking about getting those, put it in the comments. Let me know. Let's have a fun conversation about it. So in conclusion, guys, tell me, what do you guys think? Are these devices going to be the ones to, you know, really turn you guys around? Are you going to make the move? You know, you know, I mean, I think they look great. Their spec is best they can be. You know, the S-Tab 7s bring the heat. I think it's a real challenge for the iPad this year. Still, the one weakness I see though is just the fact that, you know, it's not gonna have that same general app support like the app does for professional apps. But as far as mirroring screens from computers, syncing with a PC, all that kind of stuff, awesome. Same thing goes with the notes. Just great multi-platform use, especially if you have a PC at home, you know, and of course the improved cameras this year and all that kind of stuff I feel like they made the right move, dialing back that zoom again, you know, with the laser, that laser focus, of course, is gonna really help, you know, that new sensor they're using, the new watches with all those amazing faces, and you know, a lot of variety. I think it would be, they're so well. I mean, they've always been like the second highest selling watch, I think, behind the Apple watches. You know, I still think they need to make that switch to Wear OS in the long run, because I feel like the Android watches are just they work better. And as far as like the Galaxy Buds Live, smart moves. You know, noise cancellation at a lower price, still matches the color scheme across the lineup. You know, good sound. You know, obviously, you know, AKG is certified, so you get that great sound with it. So a lot of good stuff. So please drop some comments. Let me know what you guys think. Until next time, guys. If you see me at the bar, let's have a drink, and I will see you then. Bye.